Volcano Island to find out if there are more people who need to be evacuated. To give us more details, Romel Lopez joins us live from Talisay, Batangas. Romel, kabayan, anong latest ngayon dyan sa Batangas?
Yes, Charles, the Philippine Coast Guard, PNP, and AFP, in coordination with the local government unit here in Batangas, continue to patrol the area around the Taal Volcano Island. Recall that Batangas officials implemented the forced evacuation yesterday to deter residents from returning to the volcano island. This as the Taal volcano continued to be under alert level 1 due to increased activity. Even after the eruption last year, residents continue to frequent the volcano island to continue with their way of lives. But due to the active threat of the volcano, the LGU and other security agencies deemed it necessary to prohibit residents from returning to the Taal. FIVOX has recorded 69 tremors for the last 24 hours due to the volcano's hydrothermal activity. Because of this, FIVOX Director Renato Siludum Jr. said that it is likely for Taal to experience another phreatic explosion just like last year. Siludum clarified that this kind of eruption will only affect the volcano island. That's why he reiterated that no man should still be in the island. However, residents have no choice but to attend to their livelihood. Hence, fish cage workers were allowed to feed their fish and were ordered to return to the mainland afterwards. They were told to log in and log out of the pier so that authorities could monitor their whereabouts. Charles, as of now, around 60 Talisay residents have been added to the 900 evacuees already residing in temporary shelters since the Taal volcano eruption last year. Up to now, the affected population in Batangas have yet to receive any updates regarding the possible relocation from both the local and the national government. Charles?
Right, we'll be closely watching Taal volcano over the next few days. Thank you, Romel Lopez, reporting from Talisay, Batangas. The Customs Bureau is warning the public against locally manufactured fake vaccines. The BOC earlier reported that syndicates and other underground groups are cashing in on the country's vaccine supply problem by producing and selling fake shots. The agency adds that they're now working with law enforcement groups to crack down on the fake and possibly harmful vaccines. The Bureau is warning the public against buying unauthorized vaccines since the composition of these shots have not been tested and may have severe consequences on one's health. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. Still watching One News Now, I'm Charles Lejano. The preliminary investigation on the death of Christine Dacera draws to a close today. Both parties are still confident, though, that their side will prevail in this case. To give us the latest updates on the ground, we have Ryan Ang reporting to us live from Makati. Ryan, what do you have for us?
Charles, the respondents come in the Dacera case once again went to the Makati City Prosecutor's office to submit their rejoinder affidavits. This is the fifth and last preliminary investigation as the prosecutor already submitted the case for resolution. This means the prosecution will now decide whether there is probable cause to bring to court their case of rape with homicide filed against the 11 respondents or if it should be dismissed. The respondents' camp are positive that the case will be dismissed because of the lack of clear evidence against them. The respondents who attended were Mark Rosales, John Paul Halili, Jamir Conanan, Gregorio de Guzman, Clark Rapinan, Valentin Rosales, JP Del Serna, and Romel Galido. While for the Dacera camp, only their counsel, Attorney Jose Leda III, was in attendance. According to Leda, they still haven't received the result of the investigation of the NBI, as well as the toxicology report from the PNP. Agents of NBI went to the PNP Crime Laboratory in Camp Crame yesterday for their shared examination on the death of Dacera. Charles, both camps are now just waiting for the resolution that will be released within 60 days. Charles.
Thanks for that. That was Ryan Ang reporting to us live from Makati. Despite the IATF allowing churches to increase capacity to up to 50%, officials at the Baclaran Church in Parañaque opted to accommodate less people inside the church, at least for now. To give us more updates on the observance of Ash Wednesday in Baclaran, we have JC Cosico reporting live from Parañaque. JC, good afternoon. What's the situation like over there?
Charles, Catholics continue to flock at the Baclaran Church in Parañaque City for today's observance of Ash Wednesday. The Baclaran Church expects around 40 to 50,000 Catholics to go here today. That's why church officials set up 15 stations to sprinkle ashes on the forehead instead of using cotton balls. The Catholic Church has earlier issued guidelines on ash imposition amid the COVID-19 pandemic. It has also doubled the number of volunteers, almost 100, with an expected influx of devotees. However, only 3,000 individuals are allowed inside the church compound for now, less than 1,000 from its 50% capacity. Church Rector Father Ino Cueto says they'll gradually increase this number. Apart from wearing face masks and face shields, attendees are required to undergo the regular thermal scanning and disinfection upon entry. Riders' bicycles were also disinfected upon entry. Charles, security guards and police officers were seen in the area to ensure that the public is following minimum health standards. Now, senior citizens and those with comorbidities were told to just monitor masses online. Back to you.
Thanks for that, JC. That was JC Cosico reporting from the Baclaran Church in Parañaque City.
It's a unique drone with extreme efficiency. That's the one thing, so on the technology side. On the other side, we had the idea to use the drone technology to deliver medicals or medication or any kinds of medical products faster. We'll start soon delivering also COVID-19 vaccines once all permissions have been granted. We are in discussion with Ministry of Health, with current logistic partners in different countries. So we're looking at Southeast Asia right now on delivering COVID-19 vaccines. We are also setting up already on the African continent in already one country and looking at the second country to expand.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join Sean Yao later at 2 p.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.